Welcome back to Madden NFL 20. We selected your previous game options. You can change these options and accessibility settings. Accessibility settings.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The NFC takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Waiting.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Here's Breeze to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. The starting defense now for the AFC.
And as expected, there's speed and talent everywhere you look on this Pro Bowl roster. Let's keep an eye on the secondary because they're going to be tested in a big way. It's the Pro Bowl. Not many running plays. The ball will be in the air.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 43 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it third and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, and look here, it's an opening drive fake. Escaping the pressure right. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Give him 7 on the play. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in Orlando and off to a good start in this one.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
This fielded at the 2. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. In his own end zone, it's Breeze. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl. And got his man complete. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he works free. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
That's on the Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin. They run. It's Gurley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze looking middle, and it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And that's caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Breeze. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Mahomes going to throw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes complete. The tight end Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelsey on the grab. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
Pushes past him. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And
it's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now Gordon on 1st down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd and very short, Mahomes gets it to Gordon. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Mahomes now on 1st down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This a 33-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for an NFC 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Julio Jones, once again, the intended target. On 2nd and 10, Breeze, but it'll be 2nd down. And that one's complete to Gurley. 11 yards there, 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the... some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
We all knew the situation.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll be tackled short of the goal line. But there is a flag down. Let's see what the call is here.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. This is taken near the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Right back to Connor here on 1st. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Connor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
This is taken at the 3. A little juke. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The NFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Back to throw. And one thing you'd like to see in a Pro Bowl, a competitive contest. We've got that just like the last 2 seasons. A one-score game as we play here in the 4th.
But I'd love to know, what's the discussion on the sidelines of both teams right now? Because, you know, it's an exhibition-type game. But as you said, as competitive as it is now, these guys are going to want to win. There may be some guys who sub some guys out trying to get back.
And that's caught inside the 35. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Wouldn't be the Pro Bowl without the QBs taking some shots, and that shot paid off.
He understood, I don't know if it's instinctively or if he did his homework, that you do take your shots, as you said, in this game because the payoff is terrific. We will remember how many touchdown passes you threw. I don't think we ever recall how many interceptions you throw in a game like this.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. One final try from Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans...
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy